can't change me. I'm willing to grow. Tell me, what do you need from me? This ain't a show, but I'ma concede to show what you mean to me. We here forever, at least that's what it seemed to me. That's what it seemed to be. Y'all me see different angles. I was down fighting demons. God brought me to an angel. Right place at the right time. Right thing in the right mind. Down bad, then I left hurt. Then you brought me back to the right side. Twisted me into the end. Swear to God, take a vow.
2:30 p.m. the 3rd, Sunday. Yeah, so today is the first Sunday of the month, which I typically do book reviews, and I have quite a few that I could review just because I've read quite a bit. So I need to decide which one I want to film, and then I'll do that. I've got to do my September goals.
Couldn't have fallen for you sooner. Soon as I met you, I was tuning. All my friends rooting for our future. I'll be giving all my loving to you. Couldn't have fallen for you sooner. Soon as I met you, I was tuning. All my friends rooting for our future. I'll be giving all my loving to you.
Plain as day, I'd be fake if I denied it. Brain can't focus right, you fried it with a side of fries, you served it up. Same way you serve every look. Every fit is fitting like my different writtens fit a hook. Damn, I need to take a page out of your lookbook. Swear you a snack out of a different cookbook. Damn, that's a convoluted way to say you look good, but I guess it works. I was looking far and wide and now you're mine, done with the search.
Good morning, and my battery's dying. I recall saying that, but for whatever reason my brain didn't prioritize. I need to do laundry, so none of my robes are available. This is very weird being in this towel, but it's actually 12:56, and y'all, I have really been loving my slow mornings that are turning into afternoon. Like, unless you know the vibes, it's really hard to explain why it's elite if you can afford it. Anyway, I downloaded this app that I'm going to talk to you guys about a little bit later on. Super excited about it. I literally fell asleep to the information that I got on there. I've been diligently using the Panoxyl pimple pads because if you know me, I pick at my face, and trying to break the habit because I scar forever. Like, they just take forever to go away. So knowing that about myself, I need to stop playing around. It's been 2 nights now, and it's nice and flat, and it doesn't look like it's going to show any marks on my face. If you're acne prone or you stress breakout, definitely recommend Panoxyl, both the face wash and the pimple patches.
I'm sitting pretty in my sundress. Me veo bonita, I could care less. No pienses que me impresionaste. I've been on go. Started over differently. Moviendo con intención, tú eres para mí. I don't got a second to waste. Ya no hay time. Me if you can, babe. I'm on a wave, I'm on my way to somewhere far away. Can't hit the brakes, but if you keep it.
I got my package. Ouch. Finally. I will unbox when I get home. I'm also wondering if I can just Google a place where I can take those clothes and shoes to, because Goodwill is not getting my stuff. They're just not. And so I have to find that out. If y'all, I don't know, if you guys know any companies that are nationwide that I can donate to, because I know shelters are also a thing, but I don't even know how to go about that. Because I have makeup at home that I've also been wanting to donate to shelters. So if you have any info on that, please let me know. If there's like any that are trustworthy, I guess is what I'm asking. I obviously can Google, and I'm going to when I get home. But when I left, the vlog was rendering, so I'm gonna go home and upload that. And I think today's done. I don't really think I have any other plans. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering, my bracelets are from the tomshop.co. I'll leave the links down below for you guys. She has lots of cool merch, but also really dainty pieces like this. You guys are not going to be able to see it, but this little doodad right here is a cross inside of a heart, which I think is really cute. And then this other one says in Christ alone on one side, and then Ephesians 1:7. If you are a faith-based girly and you're looking for new dainty jewelry to sport, get you some. Again, I'll link it down below. Okay, let's go home. Life is sweeter than cinnamon. It's the period for me. Okay guys, I'm about to try on what's in the package. I happen to know what's in this one. I typically don't know what I'm getting whenever I get mail or who it's from, but this time I do. Hold on a second. All right. So it is 2 t-shirts, and I got them in extra larges because I am in that vibe where it's like full on feminine, skin tight, or like comfortable. There is like no in between. The company's name is merchanair.com if you're interested. They did put like care instructions. Oh, the company is out of Texas. You know, I gotta support my fellow Texan. Anyway, I'm gonna try it on. I'm wondering, should I try it on, Nabia, should I try it on over this shirt or take the shirt off?
Take it off.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take this off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the first one. It says Hard Knock Life, and then the hard knock is crossed out and it's soft. Please, like, if I were to make merch, this is what the merch was supposed to look like for the No Struggle Love Club. So, I don't know. It may be coming, but for now, okay? Do you see this? Okay, thank you. All right. Let's try on the second one. Okay, here's t-shirt number 2. This one says, many things can be discounted. My worth.
Many things can be discounted. My worth is in one of them. Period.
Period. Okay? Y'all heard her. Okay? Like, period. Like, it runs in the blood. It runs in the family. Like, we are not about that struggle life. Okay? But yes, the colors and everything. This particular color is the color of the Mary logo on my main channel. And, oh my gosh, this is the color of the No Struggle Love Club logo. Full circle moment here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Daniel, for sending these out to me. I appreciate you so much, because I mean, I've gotten a lot of packages, but it's always like things at random. But this is very thoughtful. This is someone that has been keeping up with me for years and knows what my message is about. So it means a lot more coming from you. I totally appreciate you. He's also one of my patrons. So like, the support is felt and I appreciate it. I literally want to like live in this now. I want to sleep in it. I'm just... Okay. Wow. Okay, bye. I'm just kidding. Okay, that's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. 4:36 p.m. I've decided I'm gonna stop saying the date because let's be honest, I never know what day it is anyway, and I always put it right before, so let's not be redundant. I'm about to go get some boba because I went last night actually. Super last minute, like 10 minutes before they closed, and I feel like, oh dude, like, I'm gonna give you what I'm gonna give you. So the Thai tea slushy wasn't really slushying, and I just feel like I need to redo my first impression. So I have a lot of to-dos, and to be honest, for me, I need my girl flow to come on, because when it's that time of the month or like on the way, it's just, let's continue this in the car. So I was saying that my organization is just not organizing because the hormones are just all over the place, and just being a woman, naturally speaking, and having all the different like phases that you go through in a month, it's a lot to take in. And I've been trying to maximize my energy And I feel like I've been doing a really great job. I was actually telling my sister about this. I may have a smaller window during the day that I can get things done, but I'm actually getting things done, if that makes sense. Lately, my hands just be feeling dry for a reason. Like, I don't know what that means, but anyway, this is kind of applying to like the gym and stuff as well. Like, I'm super sore right now. I'm from Pilates yesterday because I do it in the mornings and then I do my walking at night. I don't take rest days. I just do it Monday through Friday and then I rest on the weekends. So that's the one part of my managing my hormonal cycles that I have not kind of worked out, because I know that there are different phases and different workouts that you're supposed to do per phase. But the fact that I even got myself on a working out schedule, I'm trying not to ruin my streaks by making it too complicated, because one thing about me, you start throwing complications in there and I'm out, okay? Especially if it's not something I already like. You know what I'm saying? Like, working out is not that ain't my brand. So anyway, I said all that to say we're going to get Thai tea. We're gonna feel a little better. After putting this shirt on today, I really realized why I've been liking it so much, and I feel like I gotta go back and get some more, because the two that I unboxed yesterday were extra larges and this one's an XXL. So think my perfect fit is the XXL, because the XL looks like it's a little bigger, but it doesn't quite give the feel of intentionally bigger. Does that make sense? So I'm still wear it though, don't get me wrong, especially the fact that I love the writing on it and everything. Yeah, it's definitely gonna get used, period. Sounds so good to me. Totally unrelated, but I feel like my content creation is finally coming together on social media, but especially in my personal life. I've been in this place of unmasking, is what I like to call it, and I feel like it's where I reached a point where I had to sit with myself and just be like, who are you? What feels safe to you? Who are the people that feel safe to you? What's your ideal environment feel like, etc., etc. And in that process is when I feel like I started to learn that slow living was working out a lot for me than anything else. To be honest, as far as like fast life, when you talk about like nightlife and doing all this extra, I've been cut that out because I started going out early. So like my early adult years were not sheltered, so I lived already. And so like I've been good to chill for a while, but I just mean like overall, like even with traveling, like I'm a leisure traveler, I'm not an adventure traveler. So wanting to bring that full circle into my content, because I feel like a lot of what I got popular for and then a lot of what people expected out of me online was just like extroverted energy, high energy, all of this, and those are fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I just didn't identify as that anymore. I don't identify as that anymore. And so it's just been a process of understanding that my people are like coming slowly. My tribe is coming together slowly, and they want different things for me. They have different expectations for me. But the reason why it feels very full circle is because my life is also like this. I feel like there's congruency in my life. So like while my life is chill, I don't feel like I have to turn on or perform for anyone. It's not a luxury that I feel like everybody has. Depending on how big of a fan base you've built, or if you're just like an actor, for example. Well, actor, not so much. Let's say you're a singer, right? And you're not just like a chill singer. You're like a singer that's been known, like a Beyonce, for example. Beyonce doesn't really have the option of having an off day, right? She's currently on tour right now, and she can't as much as sneeze without someone catching it on camera. So she has to be on it. And I can't imagine the immense amount of pressure that goes into something like that. But I also feel like this is why she has a private life outside of that, because she gives people so much that she has to keep something for herself. That's also another way of balancing things out. But for me, I love that like 24/7 now, whether the camera is on or off, that there's congruency with me. Like it's a vibe. Like I'm here for it. The biggest weight that I feel like I dropped was just like doing away with like the relationship content. The level of trauma that I've experienced in the last 7-8 years, putting that stuff out, hearing about people, working with women, and then having my own personal experiences. It is insurmountable. But I've done it, and I'm proud of the work that I've done. I'm proud of the book that I put out and the more books that I'm going to put out. But I just feel like it puts another level of expectation, or should I say like the standards are standarding, just because like in the process of unmasking and marching back to myself, I've also rediscovered like the foundation of the type of relationships that I want to have, validated a lot of the reason why I didn't want like a lot of relationships with men, even on a platonic level. So it feels super good to know that I don't have to like explain myself. It feels good to know that like my safe people, I know exactly how to identify them on a much deeper level now. I also know not to give people the benefit of the doubt. So that's funny, this truck I just passed by says stupid hurts, and it does, right? This is literally what I was just talking about. If you mess with stupid people, or if you end up becoming the stupid person because you give someone the benefit of the doubt, you're gonna end up hurt inevitably because that person actually just wasn't up to par. I guess I'm saying all this to say that it's really nice to know that the kind of people that I want to build an exclusive circle with are coming, you know? And there's nothing like that. It's like I'm so gentle with myself now. I'm so candid with myself now that people who come into my life have no choice but to reflect that. Does that make sense? Because if they don't, it's an automatic red flag to me, and I'm not even asking no questions. You just gotta go. How did I even get on this train of thought? Oh, I was talking about the gym. So I had found someone who wanted to train me and was insisting on doing it for free. And for me, especially when it comes to the male gender, I have met some fantastic men, and I'm not saying that every single man I've, you know, experienced has been like transactional with me, but you know, you can kind of catch a vibe when someone likes you, right? And this particular person took interest in me, so I could already tell that without really exclusively saying it, I was always going to feel that imbalance there, because you're not doing this thing for free just because it's a kindness of your heart. You're doing it for free because you like me, and that can get really sticky. Like, and it's easy to just be like, okay, well, I'll just pay you. But no, now I'm uncomfortable. Now I don't even want to do with you no more. So I think that's how I got into this, because I was talking about how my workouts have been working, and I feel like it was a blessing in disguise, because it's what caused me to like find Pilates and decide that I just wanted to take my body into my own hands. And it's been very nice just knowing that whether I have a workout partner, I'm not waiting on anyone, I'm not waiting on a trainer, you know, because the type of person I am with the gym, I've always felt like if I don't have anyone holding me accountable, then I won't go. Well, I've been going, and so I'm super proud of myself. This is what I'm saying. It's like I'm keeping all of my promises to myself, and it feels so damn good. This feels like a long ass ride, but I think we're finally here. Let's go get this boba. Ooh, child. Should I have put this in the fridge or something? $12:57 p.m. Let me hurry up and go get my Apple Watch before I miss my standing hour. This morning was crazy. Like, I got up and I had literally like 10 minutes to spare. So I had to quickly do my morning routine and head out to the dealership. I am wearing my Soft Life shirt. Woo-hoo. I don't know that I mentioned it before, but basically whatever I went to the dealership for was not fixed. They were gonna be keeping my car too long, and I think I had to travel or something, and they didn't have a loaner for me. So I was like, I'm gonna come get my vehicle and then we can figure this out later on. So they rescheduled me for today. So I'm gonna have this loaner for TBA, because they also have to fix my panel because someone scraped it up. I don't know if it was at the car wash or someone who had rings on. I honestly don't know what happened to it, but they scraped it up. I left my memory card at home. So it was kind of like, I just altogether, it just seemed like I was, what the heck? So the way my morning was supposed to start was just like completely discombobulated. But we worked it out. I just finished filming a TikTok. I'm gonna film a reaction just now. And then I'm gonna sort out food. Boba is definitely on the horizon for today. I just have to figure out where it's gonna fit into my day, because I planned on going after the dealership, but like I woke up without an appetite. So now I'm gonna edit this TikTok. I'm gonna film the reaction and I'll be back on the camera. (2:17 p.m. I've been getting up a little earlier. Oh, not my smoothie matching my shirt though. Come on. I'm just about to finish editing vlogs. I've decided to do it as I go instead of waiting and then trying to compile it all into Sunday.
Will destroy me now. I'm looking in your inside now. I'm on this journey, returning to the old me, so I can fix your lonely.
36 p.m. and I'm just like coming to a little bit of a breather today. But I actually shouldn't breathe for too long because I have dishes that I need to wash. I am 100% one of those people that if the house is not clean and in order, I feel like I'm out of order. So anyway, today has been interesting because Aunt Flo finally came this morning and I had 3 sessions back to back to back. I didn't really get a lot of rest last night because I spent most of the evening finishing up a book. Just wanted to get it out of the way. It was kind of my last fictional that I had open and running, so I wanted to close that chapter so that if I go to nonfiction, I don't have like that open. Anyway, it makes sense to me. My point is, with Aunt Flo comes low energy, it comes all the vibes. So I did try to take precautious, measures so that I didn't feel so tired. As soon as I woke up, I made my tea, I stretched. But anyway, my point is I had 3 back-to-back sessions and I just had to do them in my robe. Like, it was like that. This is why I'm also grateful that I work with women, because women will always be able to meet you where you're at, and men will expect you to look your best all the time. One is that I want to put this vlog up by tomorrow, which means I want to have it all edited today so that it goes up tomorrow morning. So I'm going to wrap up here is what I'm saying. Whatever I do for the rest of today, it's probably not going to be that active. I actually had dinner plans, but I've canceled them just because I'm not feeling like up to it. So I'm just gonna probably just lounge around and finish editing, but I did want to wrap up before calling it an end. But it's been a really good day though. Like, the sessions went really, really well. I love coaching as opposed to therapy just because, one of them is like, okay, I'm gonna listen to you and I'm gonna hold space for you and even validate you and maybe offer you some tools. And coaching is like, okay, let's pull up our sleeves and let's really go to work. Do you know what I mean? Albeit they address different things. Like, if a person is going through PTSD and all of these things, of course I direct them to a mental health professional. There are things that are not in my scope of work, line of work, however you say it. But the sessions were really good, and I feel like I'm going to be reflecting on them for the rest of today, even while I am editing. So I feel like this vlog has been more of like purpose driven, more slow, which again is in line with the slow living. So it's kind of worked out. Not a lot of activity going on, but that's okay. Anyway, I need to run this water and that's probably gonna annoy the camera. So thank y'all for watching this vlog and I will see you next week. Bye.